Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Legends. This is like my 5th arena run. I'm pretty salty.
Welcome to the arena, where we promise vicious combat and refreshments.
I'm not sure what to do, guys. I'm really not sure what to do at this point, because so there's either two kinds of decks, either the super aggressive ones or the late game big chunky dudes with guards. We can, you know what? Let's try being gimmicky. Let's go warrior and let's see if we can get an orc deck rolling.
Presenting the warrior, bringing brawn to battle since the first era.
All right, triumphant jarl. That's a good start. Let's see, sharpshooter scout. That's okay. We'll take that. Lowland Troll, that's a nice chunky dude, or we've got a Young Mammoth, a 4/4. So the Triumphant Jarl makes us more of an early game deck. So the Young Mammoth really helps out, even though the Lowland Troll is more of a control card. Blighted. So the Angry Jarl is actually really good because it's probably going to come out as a 4/6 with Regenerate. The Blighted Ale could like totally just stab us in the back, so we'll take that guy. There's our first orc card if we wanted to take it, or we could go Fiery Imp for the more consistent. I'm willing to take the Butcher. Let's try to make the Orc Dream a reality. Orcish Warhammer, which just gives it 3/3 and breakthrough or a U shield. This is an aggressive deck, so I think the Orcish Warhammer is going to benefit us a little bit more. Fireball, Mummify, or Haunting Spirit. Mummify is like a good removal card, but the Haunting Spirit, if we're ahead, like this is such a great card. We'll take that one. Here we go, a second Orc. We're definitely going to take that, even though that's very much like the antithesis of our aggressive deck that we're kind of building here. Well, not really. We're not super aggressive yet. We'll take the we'll take the Windkeep Spell Sword. This will tilt us a little bit more towards being early game aggressive. Here we'll take another Haunting Spirit. Great card. Steel Scimitar, fantastic card. We're looking for a few more orcs. Definitely going to take the Jarl. So now we are take another orc here. We are very much like very securely. Well, do we want the orc or do we? Yeah, we want the orc. We are very much like in your face aggression deck. We want to make sure that we have more life than our opponent. So we'll take the Rehad Horseman because we do have things to equip it with. Silinar Tracker. It combos with some of the things in our deck, but it's not fantastic. The Venom Tongue is a really slow deck. It's not what we're going slow card. It's not what we're going for here. We're going for early aggression. So we'll take the Tracker. Midnight Sweep is an interesting card. It's got Prophecy, but the Elite is also it's a good strong 4-mana play. Which one do we want to take? We'll take the Sweep. That helps our early aggression out a little more. Another Orc, definitely taking that. Here we're taking Crushing Blow, obviously. Fantastic card. Do we want to take the Battle Mage? It's just like a 3/3, or do we want to take the Swamp Leviathan? We definitely don't want the Swamp Leviathan. We want early stuff that we can go quick with. We'll take the Mage. Healing Hands, Maple Shield, or the... that's tough. We'll take the Henchman. Just another 2/2 on board. The Eradicator, the Halls of the Dwemer, or the Lion-Guard Strategist. We'll take this guy. It's just like a solid... We'll play this in an empty lane, or a lane that we've cleared. A good, just big body. This is a good way to just like deal another 1 damage, perhaps. Or do we want to take this guy just because he's difficult to remove? Well, we don't... Let's see. These honestly are about the same. Just this one's faster, so we'll take this one. Here we'll that's never gonna go off. So I guess we're taking the Leviathan here. We don't have a lot of guards, so we'll take the Huntsman, just more early aggression. Take a heavy battle axe. Another crushing blow. Okay. Mundus Stone, Doomcrag Vampire, or Nagliv. This doesn't really benefit us that much. This is kind of a weird card, but we'll pick Nagliv. He's just like a good body to protect our big, thick things. We'll probably take the Pyromancer here, because we don't have a lot of good purple cards either. Preserver of the Root, Gnarwood, Grantwood, Ambusher, or Lumbering Ogren. We'll take the Ogren. So we do have an aggressive deck. We have a little bit of Orc synergy going on here, so we can get that Bankerai Butcher off, like, occasionally. The big thing here is we have 2 Triumphant Jarls, so we're looking to go face, hit hard, and just be super aggressive, and then draw back in with our Jarls. And we do have some reach with our Crushing Blows.
We have another brave warrior awaiting a challenge.
So this is an aggressive deck.
Which of our pit dogs will prevail today? Let's find out. Lower the gate!
Right, let's see. He's playing red and gold. Or red and yellow. He could be playing a pretty aggressive deck. We'll go ahead and we'll keep the Afflicted Lit, and we'll have a Steel Scimitar to put on him. We'll keep the Skaven Pyromancer in case we need to remove one of his 1/1s, in case he's playing something also aggressive. So we have lots of options for turn 3. Yeah, so he's going to be playing pretty aggressive as well. We could minimize the damage that we take. I like that. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and put down the Sharpshooter Scout, and then we'll give it a Steel Scimitar.
My arrows shall fly true.
We go fast too, man. Nice little counter there.
There is a toll for this road.
He's going to go ahead. He's going to get a card out of that. I don't care. We'll keep piling on in this lane. We'll put down a Young Mammoth. We'll hit him in the face. We're definitely going to want to throw that 4/4 into that 2/2 there. And then we'll probably put the Ogren on this side. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to give a card. Well, we didn't get the card out of it, which is the important part. Now we have a choice here. Do we want to make the trade well, we definitely don't want him drawing a card. So we can just play a Skaven and then hit the 4/4 into there, but then we only have a 2 on board. We don't want to waste our Crushing Blow, so that's probably our best option.
Let's heat things up.
So next turn we can play an Afflicted, and then we can do a Lumbering Ogren. No, we can't do both of them. So we've lost that lane. That lane is his. You can have it, sir. He ignores guards and can attack creatures in any lane. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's not good. So we'll put down the Ogre in so we can hopefully take care of him next turn. Because unless we do something like set up for... Okay, we can Crushing Blow that next turn. I'd rather keep the Ogre on board. So we'll put a spell sword over here.
By Arcase Beard, this day will be
mine. We'll put down an Ally. It will draw him a card. And then we'll hold off here. So if any one of these things makes contact with his 5/5, we can Crushing Blow it and get rid of it. Which is pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good too. Okay, I like it. We're definitely gonna Oh, I fucked up my math. I messed up my math, guys. Oh, dear. Well, in that case, I guess we put this down and hope for the best. That'll take care of... Why did I... It's a 5-7, not a 5-5. Oh my gosh.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Hopefully this doesn't end up turning into a critical mistake. It's turning into a critical mistake. It's already got guard. We can still get the Jarl off though, even though that's like super slow. This might be our only chance to get the Jarl off, honestly. We need to draw into another form of damage. Well, here's to the Jarl. We are going to take a lot of damage. But we're going to get a lot of cards in the process. Okay, that's pretty good.
Honor and blood.
Okay, so if we equip this guy with the battle mace, let's see. This is going to happen no matter what. But he ignores guard, so let's see. 3, 3, 2. Okay, we can take care of that guy. So it ends up going into something like 3, 3, and then I don't have a 2 to follow that up with. If he's got one more damage on board, we're not in a good way. So let's see. This goes over here. Or do we just play down this guy and hope for the best? Probably put this guy down and just hope for the best.
Fighting will not save them down.
And hope this guy can save us from our crushing defeat. Luckily, he can't use any actions to get rid of this, so he has to do trades with creatures. But if he has damage, then he's gonna win. He just needs 3 damage on that thing.
Let's heat things up.
Oh, right.
You won't escape alive. Honor and blood. Soldiers, report.
Your orders.
Alright, so do we want to heavy battle mace? No, we don't. That's dumb. Do we want to Orcish Warhammer this? Give it breakthrough? That will keep it alive. And then we can, let's see, put the butcher down. So we buff this guy up, and then we'll have a, let's see, he'll be a 7, so we'll have a 2. He can bump it in here. Then we can do something like Midnight Prophecy or Midnight Sweep, or we can do Battle Mage. We've got options. So how much would it cost? That's 6. Let's see. That's 4 damage. That, let's see.
End of the road. Who goes there?
I live to serve.
This is probably the safest move. Oh my gosh, this would be very, very...
I'll kill you where you stand.
Luckily, he got a pretty poor draw there himself.
Kill them all!
Let's see.
Bondar curse you! End of the road!
And we'll put down Swamp Leviathan. And hope this doesn't go like horribly, horribly awry. We've got 12, 17. We have lethal next turn if he doesn't remove anything.
I will push them back.
But he's probably going to give something guard. so-
Forward! March!
Choosing not to give it guard. Alright, let's see what happens.
For the green! End of the road!
Kill them all!
What a game! Oh my goodness. Despite our mistake, we managed to barely pull out a victory there.
Please you with blood!
Dr. Burrito the Assassin. Playing a blue-green deck. We can probably do better. I mean, it's an okay just as like a turn, as a turn 2. Nice to see you.
Band together, orcs!
We don't have any charges to follow that up with, unfortunately.
If I fall, the hist will reclaim me.
Okay, so he's playing a more defensive deck.
Taste of my power!
Let's see if we can draw some kind of a creature. Unfortunately, we don't, and we end up just having to sit on turn 3 with nothing to do. This will be pretty good if he doesn't put anything down. Alright, we'll go ahead and give this guy guard, and then we'll be able to like do something to get around it. We'll probably just break through, honestly. Now, he could have a marshal in his hand, but hopefully he doesn't. Interesting. Can we make this live with the Orcish Warhammer, or should we just... Oh, we can just do a cool little charge combo here. I prefer that, honestly. So first, let's hit him in the face and see if anything comes out. Nothing did.
My arrows shall fly true.
These words are mine!
Nice. Dude, we can hit him hard next turn if we want to. If we want to, we can do 10 damage to 11 damage to him. Set him up for lethal next turn. In 2 turns. But he's not gonna let that happen. Alright, let's get this on board.
Fire!
We're looking pretty good. Looking pretty nice right now. There's some good weapons we can put on this guy to make him really monstrous.
forest is my strength and my courage.
Or we can just put down a 7/7 that he can't target with actions. And then set up for something really amazing next turn with the horseman.
Hiding will not save you.
So he has to buff that up in order to trade into it. He might have ward, but I can't think of... He would need like a Tome of Alteration and then a Mace of Encumbrance in order to do it.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
Unfortunately, that is not going to do it for him. So let's see. We can give this Breakthrough, which would be awesome. Get the damage rolling in. And then go ahead and set up for a Midnight Sweep. I like that. And then see what he plays as his Prophecy card.
They make it too easy. They make it
Wow.
too easy.
2 Pilfers. Still, that's not going to be enough, unfortunately, because of our Midnight Sweep.
Who goes there?
I live to serve.
If we buff this, he can trade all these things in here to kill it, but even then, we still have the Rehad and the Battle Axe to do a lot of damage where we need it. So he has to throw everything into this. 2 Prophecy cards, and 2 low mana Prophecy cards too. That's sick. Oh, he chooses not to make the trade. Expending even more
I
resources.
keep a spare blade in my boot.
Dude, you can have that lane.
Fire!
Let's see.
I ride like the wind.
And then we can turn this into like 9. So 9. We don't have lethal yet, but we're getting close. We could have battle axed it, but I still feel like that would have been a risky move to do so.
Blade in my boot.
We'll trade the 1/1 in there.
Fire!
Into the fray.
And now things are looking pretty gross for our good friend here. We have a lot of damage from our hand too, so if he somehow deals with this, we've got options. So let's see, he trades that into there. Do we give him the cards or do we take the trades? It has Breakthrough. The value would be to make a trade here and let him hit in here. And then hit him in the face. I like that value trade. Or we hit in here. Or we just do straight up trades. I think
My own sees bright blade.
we're definitely going to do that. He draws another Prophecy card. Choosing to Lightning Bolt. We'll put down the Storm Henchman on this side.
Blood on the waters.
So we can trade the 7/5 into the 7/7. That's 3 Prophecy cards. So he's got 4 runes, and out of
They
his 4
cannot
runes,
hope to
he's drawn
outwit
3
me.
Prophecy cards. Choosing not to attack, not to give me any more. We will attack, though.
Mud and mayhem.
And we'll go ahead and see if we can draw our other Crushing Blow and just end this. That's not bad. go ahead and start setting up here. We will throw down on this side. Let's see. We'll let him make the trade here. So we'll just put this guy down. And we'll steal Scimitar it next turn. We're gonna maximize the amount of damage that we have available. No, we'll play the Huntsman.
Bondar, curse you!
That way, somehow, if he deals with this, if he deals with, he's got 2 threats that he has to deal with. He needs like a lightning bolt and a fire bolt exactly. So even despite his stupid shenanigans, I think we have enough. We've got 5 in hand. No, we don't have enough. Damn. Okay. How much do we have? 5. And then... Okay. So this hits in here every time. And then let's go ahead and Crushing Blow this guy so he doesn't get any more drain off. And then put the defender down here.
Alive.
And then we should have lethal... No, we don't. I should have Steel Scimitar there and buffed him to give him the 3-3. We're off by 1. But we do have lots of ways to do 1
The battle
damage.
is yours.
So he's just gonna give up. Which is fine. We were able to take a stronghold there, despite all the prophecy cards he drew. King Karhiko. Playing the same style that our previous opponent. Ooh. Do we want to play these on turn 1? Or do we want to save them? We'll play 1 on turn 1.
My arrows shall fly true.
Hopefully we can draw into some kind of equipment to put on our horsemen.
Your destruction is at hand.
We'll put this guy down here.
Fire!
This herd needs thinning.
And he'll just be like a 3-1. And we'll just let him just keep hitting us in the face for 1. Like, we won't contest him.
Die, Outlander. You win this day.
Face! Oh, darn. We'll keep pushing him in the face. Put down a rehab.
I ride like the wind.
Hope we draw some kind of turn 4 play. Or one of our ways, if we can draw back into our scout or one of our
The
huntsmen.
Night Mother will guide us.
Alright, yeah, so we need to start winning this fight.
You
We
will
need to start
die,
winning it quickly.
sheepskin.
Hey!
Let's
MVP!
heat things up. Blood and fade.
Fire!
Nice work, dude. Nice work.
I'm a slaver. We're not known for our patience.
Probably, nope. Gonna choose not to shackle anything. Oh, great card. Let's go ahead and get this off. We've lost this lane, so we're gonna go ahead and let him do what he wants to do with that side. So play on this side. I'm gonna do this in the right order this time.
Blood and fade. I'll kill you where you stand.
And now we're gonna get a very secure Jarl off next turn. Probably gonna shackle the... Interesting. So going for like a shackle deck.
Back in line.
Oh, you think you can race, sir? Well, let me show you how it's done.
Tide turns.
Excellent.
Fire!
We are getting some really nice cards. We've got 8 damage. Hopefully we draw into some equipment. Please break some more runes. I need the fuel.
If I fall, the hist will
Back in line.
A heavy battle axe. Can we draw? Nope. Well, we'll be playing the crushing blow to get rid of that thing.
Fire!
Ride them down.
And then we'll put down a lumbering ogre. This race is looking pretty good right now. If he's got 5 damage on the board, so he would need to produce 13 from his hand. And he's got 8 mana if he wants it, but we'll see what he can do. We do have 4 damage in our hand. This little playing this guy in turn 1 was a great great idea. She's done it's turn 7, so she's done 8 damage, I think. Right?
By
No,
the aid,
1 damage.
A fine battle.
A hard-fought victory.
Back in line.
Another Jarl.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
So these cards that Ugra the Listener
Be on your guard.
actually draws these cards out for you. And they cost only
These
1,
are
they're 3/3,
passion
and they have
streets.
lethal. Which is bonkers. We are gonna go ahead
Ride them down.
and do this like the most non-risky way possible. Not even giving him a chance to draw his last rune. Burn on the skirmisher. Show me what you got. He's probably going to be... Ooh, well, we know how well that worked out last turn. We're definitely keeping you in. We just need something to play on turn 2. Another sharpshooter.
My arrows shall fly true.
I guess that's a thing. Debatably, I could have held on to both of them to deal 2 damage to whatever he puts out. But if he puts out something with 3 health, then that would be useless.
By Arcade's beard, this day will be mine.
Now, however, we can break his ward. Which I am... or do we want to just give him that lane? This early on, we could probably still fight for it. What's our turn 3, though? That's the question. Or do we put this... This is like the nice aggressive play. And just let him keep this lane. I think that's fine.
Fire!
If he wants to use his 2/1 to destroy a 1/1, that's fine.
They make it too easy.
Confound you!
So we're probably going to... Let's hit him in the face and see what happens. He draws a prophecy card. Okay, good thing we
Won't
smack
escape
first.
alive.
That turns out to be the perfect card for him. So we're going to go ahead and play the crushing blow to get rid of his perfect card for us. And then next turn, it's going to be a sharpshooter into a battle mage.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory. Another road.
We're going to head back over to that one.
Confound you!
Or maybe we don't have to. Maybe we can just... No. Do we... Let me think. If we do it this way, we take 3 damage. And we don't have anything on the field. If we do it this way, we'll take 5 damage. We'll have a 1/1 and a 3/1 on the field. We'll do it this way.
Into the fray.
My arrows shall fly true.
And hopefully we draw into some kind of equipment so we can guard up our red guard. But if not, Midnight Sweep is still an okay draw. Let's see what he's got.
The hist provides.
Found you!
Well, that's gross.
Too late for you!
Equipment, please. No. This will not affect us either. Dang. Dang it. So what do we want to do? Do we want to just Haunting Spirit? Give him back this lane? He can kill everything, so Haunting Spirit is pretty bad, honestly. We could just Midnight Sweep and hold. Probably that's not a bad way to go, honestly. Well, no, that's a really bad way to go. None of these are good choices. Let's see. Haunting Spirit over here. He trades that one in last. There's nothing to... He can make it so the buff is irrelevant. This is just a slow play. He'll be able to... But it stops damage at least. He'll be forced to trade some 2/2s in. And then hopefully we'll be able to... We'll put down a Spirit, even though that's a really slow play. And then hopefully we can get the Grawl off next turn. But unfortunately, I think our opponent has managed to out-aggress us.
Thorns and claws.
Confound you!
And he has a very secure life lead over us. So if he should choose to play a Soul Marshal, he is free to do so. The spiders! Interesting. So what these do, they summon a bunch of 1/1s on the field. We are going to probably Haunting Spirit into Crushing Blow. So every turn now, he's going to summon like a little 1/1 spider. Which is actually a really powerful card against the kind of deck that we're trying to run. Please don't.
Raise the spine of obedience.
I'll take it. I'll accept that. Hopefully next turn we will get the Grawl off. I don't mind taking 1 damage here because he'll draw us a card. That's what he's trying to consider right now, if he wants to give us that card or not. We've got no way to break his support, so that spider is just going to keep pumping out little 1/1s the whole time. Which is annoying because these 1/1s can have guard, so... It's more powerful than it seems. If we had a stronger control of the board, we'd be able to do more with it.
Streets.
Confound you!
Alright. So we're probably going to do something like Silnar Tracker into... Let's see. That'll draw him a card, though. That's the problem. Oh, it's so bad, though. But we need to start... Okay. We can Midnight Sweep and then buff up the Midnight Sweeper into a 4/4 and force him to trade both these guys in here.
Who goes there? I live to serve.
And then the question is, do we want to use the Silnar Trainer or not? I mean, we can effectively turn it into something really gross. Okay, I think we do it.
Earth needs thinning.
And I messed up again. Because this is a... it has to be played in the lane that it's injured. It can't just be played if there's like any creature out there. So we need to play more of the control game here. That was a... I was expecting that to have charge and then to run that 5/3 into that one guy there. We're probably going to just let him have this lane unless we draw it. We've got, luckily, some ways to deal 1 damage. So we do have some answers against these spiders.
Face my blade.
But depending on what kind of cards he has, might not work out so well. This will be a great Spider Stomper here. She's trying to decide if it's worth sending his 3-2 in or not. These are going to trade no matter what, so... Looks like he doesn't have any good options. And he's just going to choose not to play anything. Okay then. Well, luckily we can still make the trade that we wanted to make. The question is, do we want to make that trade or not? So, this happens no matter what. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to make that
These
trade
woods are
then.
mine.
Kill them all.
And here what we're looking to do is just to run him over. So we've got, let's see, 15, 19 damage on this side. So if we draw into our heavy battle axe, we can put some hurt on him.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
Oh gosh, that's a thing. He chooses to turn that into a mummy. Okay. Alright, so now we're pretty much forced to hit into his face here. It's just a question of which one goes where. This one has a small chance of surviving, so we're at 18. If we hit him in with this, we'll set him down to 16. Let's see what we draw.
Die, turns.
Okay. We'll go ahead and put this guy down over here and keep pressing him
These
in the
woods
face.
are mine.
Blood on the waters.
Ooh, that was a great draw for him. Except he can't play it on that turn, so...
Too late for you.
The waters of life.
Gross. Oh man, things are not looking so hot for us. Breakthrough. Maybe we can make some kind of a trade here. Okay, so we're definitely going to set up on this side. And then hope that he doesn't kill us with his evil... Let's see, so he's got 10... He needs 4 damage from his hand to kill us. Which is possible. But then it gives us a chance to draw into something. If we hit in here... I think our best chance is still to do this. So hit in here, attack him here, and then play both our guys on this lane
I
here.
ride like the wind.
And just hope he doesn't have 4 damage. Ooh, this is very tense. Don't get the guard, man. Oh. Dang it. We just need 1 damage. That's all we need. That'll do it. So this has breakthrough, which means when we hit this, the excess damage will go to his face.
Try this on for size.
Okay. I can't believe we beat him when he played those spiders. Baroki, the untouchable. We are going second. 2, 3, 4. I'll take it. That's a really good draw right there. We'll play it on
I
this
ride
side.
like the wind.
Hope we draw into something to equip him with. Well, that works too. I think I hit play, right? Yeah, I did. It's his turn.
Awaiting your command.
Let's see. If we mana up and play this, we'll have... Yeah, that's pretty good. It'll give us 4/4. We can start taking control of this lane, start like just hammering him in the face. Doing this will give him a card, so we definitely want to make this trade here. Yeah, so now there's no way that it won't go off. We'll go ahead and take this guy here. Excellent card. If he chooses to trade the 3/1 in here, we can Skaven Pyromancer and take it out that way, or we can Haunting Spirit. We've got options. If we draw into some kind of 5-mana turn, that's the other
Glory! Your destruction is at hand.
Awaiting
Oh my
your
gosh.
command.
Alright, so we're going to probably do Skaven Pyromancer and just hope it doesn't hit us in the face. Let's see. Let's do our... Do we want to do the damage here first? Or do we want to see where things go? Let's see where things go when we play this guy.
Let's heat things up.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we basically now have to make a trade here, or we can just force him to go. We'll force him to make the... Well, he can get a profitable trade if he goes like that. He can go into the 2/3. We'll go ahead and we'll take the damage here. He'll probably trade like this. And then we'll go ahead and elixir up and play the Stormhold on that side. He has to trade this in here. There's no way he would take choose to kill this
For
thing.
honor and glory!
Getting a little unlucky there with that brutal Ashlander, but that's okay. Imperial
Your
Might.
orders.
That is a really slow play. And one that we are going to try our best to punish him for. So first, let's hit him in the
I'll
face and see
kill
what
you
happens.
where you stand.
He doesn't
Mud
draw
and
anything.
mayhem.
Band together, orcs.
So we're rocking a pretty impressive amount of damage. He's going to have to play something with guard. I mean, he's playing willpower, so he does have big creatures in his common pool. But that was probably not the fastest play that he could have made. We've got, right now on board, we've got 10 damage, which means, plus the crushing blow, we've got 3 damage. That's 13. If we draw into our heavy war axe, we can't play them both on the same turn. Never mind. But we're looking to be applying a lot of pressure to him. That's for sure. If we drew our second crushing blow, we could we could put him down and secure the victory pretty well. Making some... He needs to play faster than this, otherwise he's gonna just be overrun.
By dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
Your orders.
Okay, it did go in the right lane. Yeah, so the answer here is just to hit him in the
Mud
face.
and mayhem.
Taste of my power.
And now if either one of these things live, we've got lethal on him. Let's see what he decides to do. Even the charger would work here because he's got
Feel my sting.
wounded. So he's probably gonna give this to that. Obviously has a multitude of options. Hard to decide which one is the correct one. Probably doesn't know that I have 6 damage in my hand, so we will see what he decides to do. And this is the advantage of playing a fast deck, is that in Arena, there's 2 ways you play. You either play big, chunky dudes, or you play healthy, long-lasting guys.
I hear in their back.
And I think that's the lethal there. Like, even this card, which is an incredible card, it's not going to be enough because we're just moving too fast for him.
Your orders.
So you need to decide which side of the fence you're on. You're either going as fast as you can, or you're trying to slow him down as much as possible. The untouchable. I like this. 2, 3, 4, even though this 4 is kind of crappy. Right? Well, I mean, it's okay. Hopefully we can draw an orc to get something cool happening. We'll play the Alec, right? The Alet. Get a nice aggressive start. Follow it up with a Haunting Spirit, then probably a Young Mammoth. Interesting. I think this isn't a race that you're gonna win, my friend. Uh-oh. I might have just made a bad mistake.
If I fall, the hiss will reclaim me.
Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, guys! Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Because if he hits that, it goes over here. I think he just realized that as well. He should have played that over here.
These
That
are
would have stopped me.
Tashit streets.
And now he's like, oh, I have to make sure I have to play really, really quickly or he's going to outrace me. Jarl. This is turning out to be one heck of a match. I'll tell you that. Well, obviously we're going to hit him. And then now the question is, do we want to play this on this side, or do we want to play that on that side? So he has got 7 damage, so he's going to start overtaking us in damage. We need to get control of his hand and stop him from like playing really aggressively, but at the same time we need to keep our own going. So we'll go ahead, we'll play the Mammoth on this side. Because we have a Huntsman in our hand, so he'd have to play 2 green cards, which he might very
The
well.
power of the hiss fills
He
me.
plays 1.
What are your intentions?
He plays, nope.
Leave this place.
That is not going to be enough, my good friend. Okay. So what do we want to do here? This Alet is pretty much just dead. Like, he's going to do a good solid 4, but we can turn it around and take care of what he's doing. Let's see. That's a really good draw for him there. It's going to slow us down a lot. We definitely want to put this guy down here. Our Jarl's not going to be effective, unfortunately, but that's the price that we have to pay. We want to make sure that we... Let me think. Or we could Crushing Blow to protect this. But then he's got a lot more damage than we do. So I think this is the right play here. Shutting this thing down. And then we'll probably Crushing Blow that next turn. We'll go ahead and make the trade. Well, let's see. We'll force him to make the trade. He might have a way to deal with wounded creatures. But yeah, next turn's probably going to be Crushing Blow, Haunting Spirit. Because I assume he has a way to take care of this. But if he doesn't, we can actually get back on the board. Alright, yeah, we're going to be fine. We are going to be fine. So we'll go ahead, Crushing Blow that into Haunting Spirit right here. We can Orcish Warhammer that, or we can do, we'll see. But yeah, we luckily drew into our late game there. Definitely going to be playing this turn 7. Although he might have lethal on his hand. We'll see. Choosing to race.
Do not vex me.
Interesting.
What are your intentions?
Drawing both the Jarls is unfortunate here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and break through here. And then we'll put down the spell sword over here.
My Arcase beard, this day will be mine.
And then we'll be looking to put the dragon down next turn.
Khajiit will find a way in.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be putting that dragon down next turn.
My scales move in shadow.
Do you want to give me that card? No. Okay. Luckily, I have the perfect counter to the kind of stuff that you're trying to do. So the question is, do we want to hit in? I think we do. I think we take the hit in. Well, first, let's hit and see what happens. He does draw a prophecy card, so let's see where he puts it down.
They make it too easy.
Puts it down on that side. We'll still put him down over here.
Hiding will not save you.
And we'll go ahead and trade in here.
Found you.
Things are not looking so hot for him right now. Although, who knows? He might have damage. But he has to remove this. If he has the skooma guy, he can remove it that way. That's a good way to do it. But now he's left with 4 mana. So we'll see what kind of trades he decides to get off here.
My scales move in shadow.
Give me the card. Give me the card. Unfortunate turn of events, drawing the exact card that he need. Well, there were like two cards that he could have drawn there that would have helped him out.
You underestimate this one.
Khajiit has had enough.
Ah. That'll do. That'll do. So we can make this into... We can slow this down.
It has been my honor.
What do we want to do?
You won't escape alive.
We don't have enough damage. So we have to find a way to do more somehow. Well, that's a start. Let's see. We can play the Butcher, and then... We're definitely going to trade here, but we have to find a way to remove his creature. Otherwise, we're going to be in a world of shit. So... We just have to build up as much as we can, I think. So, Midnight Sweep into Bankai Butcher, and then hope that we can find a way to remove this guy, because the drain he's about to get on it is going to be incredible. It's just deciding which cards to play. We'll probably want to play this guy, even though he's going to be slightly weaker. Just because that's the only way that I can think of that we're going to be able to start actually making a huge impact.
Who goes there?
I live to serve.
And then we'll play the Butcher on... Does it have to be in the same lane? It does not.
Strength in unity. End of the road.
Alright.
Well played.
And then we'll see what he's got. All he has to do is just remove this guard here.
A hard-fought victory.
Alright, and he does get us there. Unfortunately, this burglar is so powerful. It can win you games. It brought him back from the brink. But not Sir D, the untouchable. Okay, so he's going to be looking to go slow. We're going to be looking to go fast. That's a pretty fast hand. Could have got a better 2-drop there, but I'll take it. Don't want to be greedy.
Welcome, friend. Hail, friend.
Definitely not a fast card. But that's okay.
Blood on the waters.
We might just end up Rothgaring this into a 3/3, or we might just play a Haunting Spirit.
I draw power from these trees.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be playing a Haunting Spirit in that other lane.
Mud and mayhem.
And then either a Lumbering Ogryn or a Rothgar Artisan next turn. He does have 4 mana this turn, but we'll see. If we can keep this alive till turn 7, which
I do love a good fight.
I doubt that's going to happen. Alright. We'll go ahead and make the trade here. We don't want him having that extra mana.
Mud and
Trade in
mayhem.
here. And we'll go ahead and we'll play the Ogryn on this side. We'll let him have this lane. And then if we ever need to, we can do a Pyromancer, but that's not that good anyway. That 3/3 is really sticky, and it's going to be difficult to take down, so
Come dance with death.
we'll let him keep it. And if we could actually do 13 damage this turn if we wanted to.
Oh, it's God's mercy.
Alright. Well, that sucks. Let's see. So there's no point in doing anything like super cheeky. We are going to hit face though. Like, that's always going to happen. We'll do this first. Then do this. And then we'll actually put down the tracker in this lane for like well, yeah, we'll put the tracker down in this lane for maximum cheese.
This herd needs thinning.
And then we'll just leave them in there. We might still be able to use the Rothgar Assassin or the Pyromancer.
There are ill winds this day.
Come dance.
So it looks like we're going to be going back to this lane with the help of our Pyromancer friend.
The forest is ours.
Oh yeah.
These woods are mine.
Let's heat things up.
So we can do 6 damage. We can do 6 damage to him next turn.
The waters of life.
The forest is ours.
Should we choose to? I'm okay with just playing that over here. Let's see. How do we want to set this up? This definitely happens. It's just a matter of where we're going to put this thing. We want to let him...
My arrows shall fly true.
Try this on for size.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Pretty good turn there. We got, strangely enough, a Swamp Leviathan just to drop in the Shadow Lane.
deals to be made. Unclawed Jarkajit.
Okay. does trade over there, but now that's a good card for him. That's not a good card for
Come
him.
dance with death.
I honestly think we'll just go ahead and Jarl here.
Die, turns.
Fire!
Let me at him!
Alright. Let's see. He's gonna break some more runes in the process.
Unclog Jarkajit.
Blood on the waters.
He's getting a pretty commanding lead on the board.
Come dance with death.
Let's see what we can do to turn around that lead, huh? Okay, nope. That's not gonna do it. He's got us.
It has been my moment.
Wow. What a counterplay. He won because of that card. That's crazy. Alright, I really wish there was a way to turn off the announcer, because he's getting really irritating really quickly. I like it. It's super aggressive. Let's keep it. Nope. Not what I wanted to see.
My arrows shall fly true.
He himself is probably playing a pretty aggressive deck as well. Oh yeah. He's going for that aggression. Unfortunately, what he doesn't realize is by doing that, he's opened up a shot for me to do even more damage to him. So, do we let him make the... Nah, we'll do the damage.
Fire!
You won't escape. These woods are mine.
Force him to make a trade, or race. We're ahead by 1 damage on the board right now. With our hand, though, we don't have a lot. Hopefully, we'll draw into more threats.
Into the fray.
Okay, so it was the right move. He is forced to make the trade there on that side. We are going to put the Battle Mage down here, and then next turn, Steel Scimitar.
Into the fray.
Fire!
And have a very impressive 5-8, I think. Ah, okay. So while we're putting pressure
This
on
should
this
be
side,
good.
he's gonna be putting pressure on
My
that
own
side,
sea's bright blade.
and we definitely want to kill that while we still can. So we're gonna Steel Scimitar here,
Fire!
My
some
own
damage over
sea's
on this
bright
side.
blade.
and then we're gonna go ahead and kill this off, preventing him from using those cards. We're probably gonna put this, he's probably got more cards to put on that as well, but that way we can kill that while we still can, no matter what kind of equipment cards we use. That's pretty good. That's definitely gonna give me a little bit of trouble. Okay, let me think. Does this have Breakthrough? It just has Prophecy. Okay, so we can end up... We can just put down 2-2 over here and just eventually kill him off, which we definitely want to do. We do not want him holding onto that card.
You won't escape alive. Band together, orcs.
Fire!
My own sea's bright blade.
At least this sets up
If
for
I
it.
fall, the hiss will
Oh,
return me.
that's gross. Luckily we can reload with the Jarl.
The day shall be ours.
We stand united. Fall.
That side's looking pretty gross.
Fire!
Let's see what else we get off this Jarl. He doesn't have lethal on us yet, but he is looking pretty scary over there. Let's see. So he has... We have to make the trade over on this side, unfortunately, and then hope that we draw into some way to use the Skaven Pyromancer. Or, let's see, he's got 16, he's got 15 on board. But if we play it...
Taste of my power!
Let me think. Force him to make the trade here, set ourselves up for... If we trade in here, he'll have 8. We don't have any damage on our board. I think we have to try to be brave and hope that we draw into something.
Taste of my power!
This definitely is turning out to be a pretty dire race. All we need is 3 damage from our hand.
Things up.
All we need is 4 damage from our hand. And we are going to draw a lot of cards in the process. Is he going to take the trade? Wow. That'll do it. We just have to survive.
Come on!
The solid guard with you!
Oh my gosh. We did it. Ugh. We won the race, but just barely.
Ride them out!
What a close match. It came down to luck. If his mighty ally had gone up, he would have won that. Casper RM, the untouchable. Okay. We're looking to go fast and hit hard here. Jarl, you need to wait in line. Let's see what he does. Alright, because we have the Allet, I'm willing to play one of these guys right now.
Hail, friend.
Or do we wait? It did make a difference last time. And so every time we've done this, it's worked out for us pretty well, so we're gonna go ahead and take it.
My arrows shall fly true.
And hopefully he's got a slow draw himself. He does. Okay, so that was the right play.
Fire!
Let's see what he's got to slow us down. Hopefully that doesn't go off. Ah, tough luck, my friend. But probably hoping for a different outcome there. First, let's see what happens when we break these runes. He does get a prophecy card off.
They make it too easy.
Fire!
And then we're gonna go ahead and put down the mammoth. Alright, where do we want to put the mammoth? That's the question. He's gonna retake control of this lane because he's got the 2-1 into there, and then he'll have a 3-2 over there. So we'll move over to this lane. And then we can get the Grawl off, a 4-6 with Regenerate on turn 4. That's pretty sick. We've got 4 damage in our hand. Let's see what he decides to do. Luckily, this Allet is going to kill one of these 2 things.
Face my blade! Khajiit has had enough!
Alright. Giving us an interesting choice there. We're definitely going to let him control that lane, that's for sure. We're going to take the trade here. He's got 6 damage. We've got 4. We're going to make the trade first. Play this. He doesn't draw the prophecy. We'll play a brawl on that side. We're racing him, man. We're racing him. We're going to get this Jarl off. Next turn. And then if things are looking really bad, we can crushing blow something.
You must be cleansed.
Probably
Face my
gonna
blade.
crushing blow that. The butcher. And a heavy battle axe. A heavy battle axe is actually, that's fantastic. Because this already has breakthrough. So this will keep it alive, do 4 damage. And then we'll just sharpshooter, I guess? Or should we hold on to it? I think we will, let's see, we're getting him lower. We'll hold on to it. He's going to end up drawing, he's going to do 6 damage to us, which is going to draw us a rune. We're ahead on life though, so we're going to be able to get the Jarl off.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
At your service.
Face my blade.
The question is, do we want to get the Jarl off? I think we do, honestly. So he's got, we're at 14 life. He's rocking 4, 3, 6, 8. So he has to produce 4 damage from his hand. How much damage do we have in our hand? We can draw him a card, which we're definitely going to do. Do we play risky? Yeah, I think we do, honestly. Let's do it.
Time turns.
And then next turn, if he doesn't draw any more life and he doesn't play another guard in this lane, we've got him. We've got 10 damage exactly.
Too late for you!
Let's see what he's got. I think we got this.
Face my blade.
Die, sweet.
Ooh, I think we got this. As long as he doesn't draw a prophecy card, we're okay. That it has to restore life to him, basically. Yeah, we're good.
My arrows shall fly true.
Right then. Out.
Oh, he does have a prophecy card.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
Sorry, friend. Whew. That was so close. Oh my gosh. That's the value of having damage in your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh!
we have our latest legend of the arena!
7 wins is as far
A
as you can go?
dramatic finish deserves to be rewarded.
Are you serious? That's it? Just 7? It's not 9? What do we get? Okay, so we got our money back. We got a deck. We got another deck. I mean, pack. We got a rare. We got 3 packs. And we got a promotion reward. So now, because we moved up to the next rank now, so we made money. And we got 3 packs. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Super close games, but that is by far the most successful rank that I've had so far. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned with me. I certainly learned that fast, aggressive decks can just smash things in the face. I'm Twinklebutt, and I'll see you later.